surgery performed on children from the age of a newborn, so in 1 second, up till the age of 18. And pediatric surgeons are the ones performing the surgery. They have such a difficult job, a job that requires so much responsibility. They are required to know what they're doing, to know how to perform the procedures. They're also required to be good communicators with the young patients and the bigger ones, the parents. A pediatric surgeon is also required to be a million different things. Patient, compassionate, meticulous, intelligent. The list goes on and on and on. However, surgeons are also humans. They can try to be the best version of themselves and try to have all those characteristics and show that to the patients. But as a human, that's not possible. There are going to lack in certain areas. So for my original work, I did a survey to find out which characteristics are valued in a surgeon and what are the most important. This would later show me, since I have the dream to become a surgeon one day myself, what characteristic I need to work on first and what people look for the most. So yes, I did a survey, and these two questions were my essential questions, and they are, what kind of surgeons do the patients and parent want? And do different patients prefer different qualities? In this question, I'm trying to see if there's a correlation between the patient and like the qualities they look for, such as if the patient is female, do they want a female doctor? Things like that. And I had 106 responses, which was kind of a lot for me. And here we go. The survey, there was two portions to the survey. The first one was about the participant, about you. And it went to age, gender, and if they had a child or not, and the children's age and gender. The second page was your or your child's ideal pediatric surgeon. And in my survey specifically, I asked people who are under the age of 18 to think of themselves as the patients of this doctor and answer the questions below. And people who are over 18 to just think of their child or their imaginary child, their little kid that they know, to think of that way and think of their surgeon. And the questions I asked were gender. Do you have a preference in the surgeon's gender? And rank the characteristics. I had seven characteristics, such as like friendly and communication and things like that. I'll get to it. And important personalities, I also listed them, but I also always had like a blank space for people to write their own free response and what they thought of. And explaining procedures, I thought this was really important because people want different things. Some people want to know all the details that goes into the surgery, like every cut, every drop of blood. Some people just want to have a general idea because they do not want to, imagine their child being in that position. And I also had another question about qualities that show competence, because having a medical degree doesn't mean that you're fully capable of performing a surgery. You could just talk about, oh, I studied here, I studied there, I was at this hospital, I performed these surgeries, but that's not going to show that you're capable to the patients. So I asked them what would make them feel assured that their child is safe. And I also had a free response, just in general, what else would you look for in your surgeon? So the first slide is, I'm going to go into who the participants were, because that develops the perspective I